Okay, I really do have a stalker. He's just fucking staring at me. Like, whatever. So, I just got back from New York City. Spent a night there. All my life, like if baby me would have known I'm able to go New York City to LA as freely as I do, like, oh my god. I just would have never imagined actually getting to the time where my life is fun and easy. But I'm here, and I'm in it. And the reason that I got here is because I held the image for higher levels of life. And I didn't actually do any work to get it. I just didn't settle for the things that didn't reflect it back to me. Like working, it's like work until you get to the certain point, work 10, 15 years till you get to a certain point where you can fly LA to New York City and have fun and be free. And it's like, no, actually, I'm just gonna put myself in a position where I can fly freely and travel freely and do whatever the fuck I want. So as I was doing all of that, the world aligned around me as I jumped in blindly and delusionally. But as I was in New York City, like, I'm still building up my life. I'm still building up my self-concepts. I'm still building up my standards and my feelings on the inside. And as I made the decision to go to New York City, it was an easy decision. I had time to waste and money to spend. So I was supposed to work this weekend, but I can say no and not work. And then I had a large amount of money saved. Not like normal. Normally I'm just like bouncing around. So whenever I made the decision to go to New York City, I was more than happy to spend the money on it, right? And I've done this New York City trip multiple times with way less in my bank account, or barely anything at all. So I was like, cool, like I can have some fun. So I spent money, and a part of spending the money was like, in the past, when I would push my reality or I would choose what I want to do, I'd experience having the money to do it, but then having to sacrifice something after because I spent the money on something, or have to work hard after the trip to get the money back in my bank account. It was like, I can buy all the things that I need and want for this trip and the trip, but when you get back, you're not going to have anything, and you're going to have to sacrifice after. So a part of healing my financial wounds for the past year of just knowing that money isn't a scary thing, I also have to feel through the moments where I have money and the feelings I feel spending the money when I have it. Because there was plenty of times in my life where I had money, but I still was spending and feeling negative about how I was spending. Especially if I'm spending on things that are fun, because we've been taught to save our money, to hoard our money, or it's gonna go away, and you can't spend your money on the things that make you happy. Like, spending money on the things that make you happy is like a negative perception, the way that I was raised. So by spending the money on the New York City trip and not having to come back and budget after, and just moving freely through my timeline and through my life because I can swipe my card, because I can do whatever the fuck I want, was the moral of that story is that doing all of that brought up these feelings of, it feels bad to spend my money in the way that I want. It feels bad to spend this much money, decline work, and feel safe in that decision. But I want to do it. It's fun. And I was going to do it because, like, my high self knows what I want and I do it. But then there's that old programming and old lower version of thinking that still lives inside of me that I have to think through and elevate. So I was gonna spend all my money, or whatever amount of money, on the New York trip. I was gonna have fun. I was gonna eat out. I was gonna do as I please because I can swipe however, I can Uber wherever. I don't have to budget. I don't have to cut corners. And I can get home and I can chill and I can spend my money normally. I don't have to budget. I don't have to be without. I don't have to whatever. So sitting in this moment now, I'm connecting to higher levels of thinking of like, I can just do it. I can just spend the money. I can just do what I want to do that brings me happiness just because, and there's nothing to feel bad about, and there's nothing to worry about when I get home, and money's constantly flowing in my life, and I'm not spending it negatively, and it's a resource and a tool, and it's a good thing, and it's a good experience. It's not a negative experience. So I've been feeling through that, which is a very like not super deep-seated belief. It's not as deep as some of the things I have to feel through, but it is something that has been programmed into me since I was a child on how to spend money and how it works and how it comes back and how you can lose it all and how it's wrong to spend it on good things. So I'm up-leveling my beliefs about my relationship to the dollar sign, to the energy, to the interaction, because it's not about the physical amount of money, because half the time we don't even see the physical amount of money because it's in a bank account. It's literally an energy of allowing it to flow in and flow out and know it's always supporting you and loving you and around you, and it's just creating a healthy feeling around it versus a negative experience. I feel like all of us have negative experiences towards money. Even if you have a lot of it, there's always some type of subconscious programming running something about a money interaction as negative. So we up level because I have it all and I can do whatever I want and life is good. Money loves me and I love money and I'm safe in money. I'm safe in the flow of money. I'm safe to build crazy amounts of wealth and hold it. It never runs out. Money is a safe and fun thing. We dance in the energy of money and support and resources. So that was one experience. The next experience was I drank alcohol, and I don't drink alcohol that much anymore, like one beer, cocktail, whatever, but I really don't feel called to consume it at all. I grew up drinking it. From Louisiana, we drink all the time, and I was super depressed, but I worked in the local bar, so I was always drinking, like all the local bar to the college, so all the college kids were in, were always having fun at work or off work. So when I moved to California, I kind of just like pushed that habit aside because I found a direct correlation to negative thoughts and alcohol. Because when I would use alcohol, I would have the negative thoughts for 2-3 days after the alcohol, and once upon a time I would consume all the time. So I just lived in this negative, lower state of being. But I'm not the type of person to completely cut shit out of my life because of spiritual experiences or whatever, because I still believe we're human here on earth to enjoy life. Like, I'm still gonna have a drink if I want to drink, if I want to get drunk, if I want to have the experience. I'm not taking things away from myself because, like, we shouldn't be doing it, whatever. Well, this weekend I wanted to have fun, so I booked a DJ set, a show, rooftop, well, not a rooftop, but like the 100th floor of a hotel in New York City, and I wanted to watch the show and just be social and be seen and be 24 and have fun. And we didn't plan on drinking as much as we did, but we did drink, and we got carried away, but it was fun. It was an experience. But when I woke up the next morning, I was feeling a negative feeling towards consuming that much alcohol, because I was like, damn, I could have had fun without that much drink. I could have had fun with 2 glasses of wine. I could have done other things. But I had to consume the alcohol to have the memory of what liquor is doing. As soon as I consumed 1 drink, 2 drinks, 3, it turned into this loud lust. Anything, like keep consuming. Where are the boys? Like, who looks good in here? Like, just screamed, and this is a liquor, like making everything louder. Like, just was like lust. Like, consume something, find a connection. Like, it just made everything that like whispers inside of me just so fucking loud. And then I also had the negative thinking. That's not me. I'm not a negative. Like, I just don't loop around negativity anymore. But it turned my thoughts so negative. Still, even into this moment, I'm like still canceling them out. It's like, you're ugly. Just like any like bad thing, like you're unhappy, like life isn't going good, like you drank, like you fucked up, like just a cycle of negative thought patterns that I'm still like letting run out. But on top of seeing that, that's literally what the liquor did to me, was just make me go from like 100% energy happy to having to like clean up my energy. So it's like, I don't know how people stay drunk every weekend, because I was like fighting for my normal level of happiness back. Like, it really plummeted me, but I had to experience it in that way. I also had to see that, like, they keep it so normal in our societies and culture to keep us low and suppressed. They want us consuming, they want us in negativity, they want us, it was like a mask. It was like a chains almost on like all that I could be. As soon as I consumed it, it brought me back down like a million trillion levels. And I'm really good at getting my energy back up. But I was like, the people that consume this shit on a regular and can't figure out why they're not happy or they're depressed or they're confused, because it's literally poison in our culture. Like, they're literally keeping poison at our fingertips to just consume freely to keep everyone low. That's all I saw it as. And then, as I was recovering from a hangover, which is fine, it's all for the experience. I'm down to experience life, but I'm not experiencing it as normal as everyone else. So, like, there's a part of me that goes human and, like, just does fun stuff and young stuff. And there's a part of me that is reflecting and feeling the whole time to get to higher places, to become a higher being, to just have more in my life. So then we're recovering in, what's it called? Central Park. And me and Macy are talking back and forth. Macy is a spiritual girly too. And we just had a moment where, like, the energy shifted. Like, we're having a conversation, like, about the world, and then the lights just changed. Like, the colors just changed. Like, and we look at each other like, did we just shift? Like, what just happened? And as soon as I said to her, I don't feel like I'm meant to work with people who aren't awakened to this truth. I feel like it's my job to help people, to help the healers that are healing the masses of people. Like, if you're a healer and you have all this wisdom, but you're stuck in, like, cycles and loops that kind of keep you from, like, connecting to the groups of people you're supposed to be healing, I'm there to be like, this is the journey, this is the path, this is how you get there quickest. Like, I feel like where I stand with, like, the information that I know and can comprehend about the world is for people that need to be accelerated and are ready to accelerate quick. It's not going to be like people that are just completely, like, just dipping their toes in this new world. Like, it's going to be people that need to ascend quick because they have a job here to do, and that they need to find, like, pretty much the recipe, like, I found over, like, the past 2 years I spent in literal isolation, in and out of the fucking 3D, 5D, like, deep hypnosis states to just, like, chill human states. I'm just meant to give that information to people that are trying to figure out where they fit on the new earth. It's like, here's the information, here's how to heal, here's how to connect, here's how to get there the fastest, or give them whatever information I see that's on in their energy field to get them to the next place. I don't know, when I said that, the whole fucking world shifted, the light shifted. I said, I literally spoke this out loud. I was like, there's a part of me that needs to fully step into all that I am, because I keep not downplaying it, but I am a 24-year-old girl. Like, I am still connected to a regular little human version of myself that I don't want to forget and I don't want to not be a part of. But when I'm sitting in that park and I have all this information just, like, hit me in my face and, like, downloaded into my soul, and just things look different, and people that are sitting in the park are not conversing like me and Macy are, they're not on the same task, and, like, I just can see the significance of the shit that I know, and I'm not giving it enough authority, I'm not giving it enough attention. I know I'll get to where I need to go with this, but, like, I just could clearly see that, like, you keep showing up in the world as little Marli, but I'm actually powerful and can see so much, and it's, like, genuinely good information and healing. Like, I can heal any part of you that, like, is struggling, and I do it all the time with my friends and random people that reach out, and it's just like, I have to show up more in my truth. I have to be a full expression of healer and powerful, and less of young woman Marli taking on the world. Like, I have a character to play, and like the character is a little bit more than what I'm holding on to right now. And I literally created my life from thought alone. I went from small little town, Louisiana, to living in LA, to traveling freely and sailing the world and flying New York City to LA, LA to New York City, just because I decided I fucking could. Because I found the way that the world works. I found how manifestation works, quantum leaping, timeline shifting. I'm in it, and I've done it, and I practice it. And this guy on this beach was trying to talk to me the whole time. I found the cheat codes. I found the truth to how this earth actually works. And it's all internal. Nothing is in the physical world. Like, the physical world will not show you what's happening in the hold on, I'm saying this bad. Your internal world will reflect into the external world. If on the inside you feel unworthy of doing whatever the fuck you want to do, because we've literally only ever been told that we can't, then it'll reflect that. But if you go within and you know you're so worthy of travel, you're so worthy of the things that you want to experience, of the income that you want to make, of the job that you want to do, of the car that you want to drive, whatever rules, whatever standards, it can literally be so fucking crazy. It's just whatever you feel is right on the inside, you can have that. But you have to feel it on the inside. You have to know that it's true for you. You have to know that these higher levels of life are options for you. You can't hold on to the programming that we were raised in and the subconscious beliefs and the things our parents told us about how the world works. Like, it's just falling and crumbling away. The world is actually a very magical place, and abundance and richness and literal just goodness and wealth and success and health and love is for everyone. There's no, but it's all within, like, it's all within self. Like, the world changes a little bit when you show up in the world a little bit different. But yeah, I've experienced this new way of life, or the life is function. I can't talk. So part of like ascending and being spiritual is like you go in these in-between places and your brain gets scrambled and you're like, is this real life? Why am I here? Like, why do I know more than other people? Why am I experiencing this the way that I am? Whatever. But the truth is, this place is magical as shit. You can have whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You can be so many different things. We don't have to just be one thing. We can constantly shift. We can attract more. We can attract crazy experiences. Whatever you want, you can have, but you have to sit and connect with yourself and dream up the image in your heart and follow the actions that your body and mind and soul tells you to take. It's all within. The whole journey, the whole story is within. All within. And it's like it's scary whenever like the world isn't reflecting back to you that truth. Like, it has been delusion for me, but after being delusional enough to believe it literally is so fucking true. And I don't experience anything but that belief directly. And I've only been able to bring things into my life, like going from, like, it comes into my life a little bit at a time, because 2 years ago I started being delusional. A little bit of time passed pushing me to be more delusional and more delusional, more delusional, because it compounds over time. So like, I'd get a little bit and I'd be like, oh, dream bigger. I'd dream bigger. Get a little bit, I'd be like, oh, dream bigger. So over time I've just compounded 2 years of stepping into higher thoughts and perceptions of myself in life. So now I'm like, holy fuck, that shit's so real. I'm so happy I stayed delusional. It's generally how it works, and I've done the work to prove that's how it works. And yeah, like, I can sit on this beach often. I literally sit on this beach every other day, and I just think and I feel, and I'm grateful, and I have wisdom that I need to share. And it's Father's Day. We know my dad passed away. Because he passed away, I was not scared of anything, because you took everything from me. I'll go see what's on the other end of this, and it's given me the most powerful outlook on life to just dive into the unknown and not care. Like, it's already crashed and burned. I'm not scared of it crashing and burning, but you know what? It doesn't crash and burn. It never crashes and burns in my physical reality, other than like losing love, family, whatever. But like, when it comes to structure, like housing, jobs, money, cash flow, travels, it doesn't crumble and fall. It doesn't get taken away. And if things shift, you don't get what you want, it's because you're being redirected to a higher outcome. So like, life doesn't fucking crash and burn. Life doesn't suck. Life is like, it's supportive, it's abundant, it's safe. But I didn't grow up being told that. I've had to trick every fucking cell in my body to believe that's true. But now that I have it, I'm just so blessed I did the work to figure it out. And once again, it's all internal. It's nothing physical. It's literally on the inside of you. The birds. Amen, sisters and brothers. That is my weekend update. It's the first day of summer too, so happy summer. I love you. You're rich. I'm rich. We're abundant. Life is good. We deserve everything, and we have everything. See you soon.